Well, well, well. What do we have here? Well, we're starting things a little bit early today. So, I hope everybody's okay with that, because you don't really have a choice. Okay, let me get situated here. Get situated. Get set up. Get going. Get my shit in order. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, let's see, where are we? We killed Ryan. We set Fontaine free from his ruse. Now he's just being Fontaine. We got cured of his would you kindly shit. So that's nice. No more would you kindlying us. We won't get kindlyed any longer, hopefully. We'll see. Man might still have a trick up his sleeve. Not really sure. Don't really remember. Or do I? Maybe I'm creating a ruse. I don't. Anyway. We are in Point Prometheus. And we're on the hunt for Fontaine. Let's see what we can do. Got 3 little sisters in this level that we need to save. Or harvest. No, we're going to save them. I'm not going to harvest them. So, let's get at it. Because the sooner we get to killing Fontaine's ass... Actually, damn, hold on. I was just thinking of something. And the thought left my mind just now. I was getting ready to... Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, after I finish this up, and we do the Ken Levine interview, I think the next thing up on deck, I think we're gonna head back to Midnight City and play some Cyberpunk. I think we're gonna start a new playthrough of that, and so that should be. Wait, what is today? Today is Tuesday, or is today Wednesday? Today's Tuesday. Okay, so we'll probably finish this out by Friday, I would imagine. I think we got about. I think yesterday I said we had about 2 or 3 more sessions. I think probably. So I think we'll probably finish this up on Friday, and then Monday, I think we'll probably start on to Cyberpunk. And yeah. So that's exciting. Oh my. Or maybe it's not exciting. I don't know. Maybe you don't like Cyberpunk. That's okay. But I'm playing Cyberpunk. so there's that. That's the plan anyway. God, this is like these little non-slippy pad things are always getting dirty and slippy. Because apparently I should probably shouldn't eat at my desk. Probably not a great idea. But anyway, here we go. Let's get back in this. We wish everybody a happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, or great evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope it's good for you. Well, let's get back into this thing, man. What do I got as far as ammunition goes? Not much. That's what I got. I got a whole bunch of fuck all. I got 3 traps left. Okay. That's enough to kill a Big Daddy. And this might be enough to kill another Big Daddy. And that might be enough to get a Big Daddy good, well, and fucked. So, yeah, we'll hang on to the shotgun stuff. That dude is choking his ass off. Welcome to the Circus of Values. Circus of Values. I love the Circus of Values. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Oh shit, that is not what I want to do. But I love the Circus of Values. I'm a big fan. I'm its #1 fan. I have a fan page for the Circus of Values. I don't. That is just complete silliness. Hey, buddy. Alright. Okay, I saw somebody down there. Yep, there's somebody down there, alright. Big Daddy down around yonder. Oh, Jesus! Wow, that scared the living shit out of me. Not gonna lie. Oh, whoops, no. You get back, turn back on. Man, you're walking in front of me while I'm trying to steal things from boxes and desks and things. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to turn up the brightness again. God, this game is so freaking dark. Okay, there we go. Let's crank it up. Shit, we'll just go to 90. Why not? We'll go all the way. Going all in. Doing it. We're doing it. So how the hell is everybody today? Hope you're all doing very, very well. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. And if you're not, I'm sorry. I hope you have a better day tomorrow if you're not having a good one today. Oh boy. Oh boy. That man is on fire and up here. Good grief. Oh, there's a Big Daddy. There's a Big Daddy over yonder. Got a little sister with him? Nope, he does not. Oh, fucking yeah, he does. Okay, calm down. Calm down, bud. Calm your shit. Calm your fucking dickhole. Lady, come on! That is my trap for the fucking Big Daddy. God damn it. Oh, you dumb bitch. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Here, have these, have these. Oh my god, I'm all wrong. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to do. That is. Alright, come here, sweetheart. Let me save you. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Oh boy. Alright, kiddo. Good job. You are welcome. Oh boy.
One of turning you into one of those disgusting big daddies. The only way to get through that door Fontaine went through is to have a little door open it for you. They will only trust you if you look like, sound like, and even smell like one of those big stinky brutes.
Well, that's not good. Gotta sound like one of those big stinking brutes. Don't want that. Nah, crap, that's not what I want. Ah, whatever. That's fine. Everything's fine. You know what? I wonder if I can... I can blow that up. What do you know about that? Is that money? Oh no, it's not money, it's a... Okay, let me go back up top. Oh, what happened? Oh, damn it. I wanted to jump into the other one. Dag nabbit. It's not what I wanted to do. That guy fucked my shit all up.
How can I help you?
I wanted to go over here, see? There we go. I'll pick up that money. That money. Give me the money. Give me the chips. Give me the coffee. I need it. Uh-oh. Oh, is it really not gonna let me out? Uh-oh. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. Ooh boy. Let's hack it up. Oh, I got that. Okay. Yada yada. Da 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 da. And there we go. Okay. Circus of values. Always go for the health. Always go for that too. And ooh, no, we'll go for those guys. All right, there we go. A circus. Wow, that dude got fucking wrecked. Sucks to suck. Jeez, OP. I vaguely remember there being something under here, like chips. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could get lower, because there's another bag of chips. There we go. Got him. Got him! Oh damn, I just bought an Eve and there's one right there. F my life. Oh hey fella. This little guy. Can I not? Oh, I gotta probably jump in from the ceiling. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, bud. Alright, nope. There you go. Alright, he's doing better now. Just needs some motivation, that's all. Who is this fella up here? Oh, there's a guy right there too. Jesus Christ, I can't even see him. A little drone guy, where are you? Jesus, come on, bud. My little drone buddy is not doing a very good job. He's fucking around somewhere. Oh wait, this is not where I wanted to go. God dang it. God damn it, get on the desk! God, good grief. Oh, what? No? Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but that worked too. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, that looks really nice. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, jeez. Give me chips.
Are you there, little child?
all this stuff? Did I not see this? Oh, this is where I came in at, duh.
Where are you?
Okay.
Come on.
I'm all goofed up. Alright, what's I doing? Oh yeah, back room here. There we go. Only need that, but thank you. Oh, hello, Mr. Tonic. How are you doing today? Safe crack, I don't mind if I do. Can I not search this up anymore? Oh, this is little sister clothes. Oh man, that's depressing. You ever get the feeling somebody's about to jump out at you? Damn it. Oh, it's Electro. He's got Electro. Probably not gonna do much to him. There we go. Got some ammo too. Thanks, buddy. I mean, not some ammo, some money. God, why is that word evading me? Money. Why can't I think of money? I don't know. Because money always evades me, I guess. Dang it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? How much money did he give me? Oh, I got a little bit of cash. All right. Good thing there's a circus of values here. Certainly could use some values. Oh, do I want a thing? Nah. I think we'll just go for the ammo. Actually, hold on just a second here. I need to do something. Oakley dokley. And we're back. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Where was I? Okay, pick up that gun. Can't get in there, alright. Your cravings at the circus of values. You going, Toots? I'm sorry, what was that? What was that? I'm sorry, what? Nah. Fuck. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, hello, Mr. Dead Person. Thank you very much for your,
little ones to
your
increase
stuff.
a certain smell, pheromone. But this is not like putting on aftershave.
Ooh.
You will need 3 industrial applications of this stuff, and then the little ones will be drawn to you like a bee to honey. You will have to gather 3 pheromones here, so that you smell disgusting. Just like a big daddy.
You're playing a bad hand, kid. You're just too spliced to smell it. Roll on back to Mother Goose now, or everything's gonna go busto.
Uh-oh, sounds like Fontaine's getting a little nervous there, eh? Getting a little nervous, eh? Hey, alright.
After Ryan takes this place, here is where they build their filthy scholars and Frankenstein.
Oh, hello.
Find
Don't
the
mind if I
pieces of
do.
nature. Guide the little one.
Human Inferno. Ooh, that's tempting. Oof. Damn, this is a tough one. Do I go health or do I go Eve? Do I go Human Inferno? Yes, going Human Inferno. That is what we're doing. We got 90 left, so we will do a... I don't know why this is such a difficult decision, and you know? Ah, fuck it. We'll upgrade our Eve. There we go. I'm stuck on.
Push me too far, kid.
Shut up.
Cold and stiff. I'm gonna go over to Mother Goose's house, and I'm gonna take it apart, piece by piece, and brat by brat.
I really hate this Fontaine guy. He's a real jerk. That's not what I meant to do. This Fontaine fella's a real piece of shit, you know what I mean? When I say piece of shit, I mean he's a real bad guy. He's not a swell chap at all. No, sir. Okay. Oh no! It got the... Damn it. It blew up my goddamn camera. I didn't want it to do that. Of course. Thank you, Captain Obvious, for telling us these things. I really didn't want it to do that. Oh, son of a bitch. It's doing this shit again. Where it doesn't give me any of the right things. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, that works. Okay. Is it really not gonna let me buy? Okay, there we go. Ooh. All this fun stuff. Oh, damn it. I already got all those. Guess I maybe should use incendiary bolts then, since I have so many of them. Apparently. Why would there be a hell station here? As though I'm about to get in some kind of fight or something. There we go. Like something bad's about happening to me. That would be weird. Like, what? Oh yeah, because there's a lady right there. Okay. Ooh, what do I got here? Cool, I'll take it.
You'll make terrible racket, but it's done. Now you will have need of bodysuit and helmet.
God damn it, I'm all stompy now. We got liquid nitrogen. I guess we got plenty of that. Fine. I like how that lady didn't attack me, and I just shot her. Because why wouldn't I? Oh gosh, what the hell? What was that? Oh, it's a splicer. Okay, they're on the fucking ceiling. Spider lady. She's a real mean spider lady. Now she's dead, I think. At least she is. Where'd her body go? Nobody knows. Oh, there she is. Spider lady. Okay. Poor bastard. Oh my. I was whipped up in a half-baked science experiment. Oh shit, he got me. Whatever will I do? Oh no. God, stomping around in these fucking shoes is driving me crazy with all this goddamn noise. Alright, we're working. Okay. You know what? I don't go in for all that splicing stuff. Ooh, What do we have? Oh, we got a bunch of money. All right, cool. Heck yeah, dude. We got a sink. I love sinks. I'm a big fan of sinks. Slow results. More items available. Wow, I'm gonna get fucked here. Ay 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 ay. Ay ay ay. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I don't have a horizontal. Oh no, I don't have another horizontal. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, good grief. I'm so bad at this.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll fill up. Alright, that works. Oh no!
Here is where you'll be finding the voice box to have sounds like one of
Uh-oh.
those big daddies. Atop this creature.
Oh jeez.
Things turned out this way, kid. You and me could have run the table in this place. Now there's nothing left for you but a long, cold night.
Ah, fucking crap. God damn it. Oh, jeez Louise, that sucked. This is so fucking bad right now. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm so boned. Oh my gosh. I'm so completely fucking boned right now. Shit. Like, just, this is just the worst. This is just like the fucking worst. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I need this. God damn it. Ugh. Shit. Son of a bitch. Oh, an upgrade. Okay. Kill the damage increase. Look at this Mary Poppins motherfucker.
Where do you think you're going? You need to become a big daddy before you are able to draw out.
Yeah, I know, lady. Come on. You can fuck off now. I'm a little busy. Alright.
Stay on the
Oh
level.
my gosh. Where am I? Nope, I'm not there. She's all blowed the fuck up. Yeah, got all this already. Yes. Is it the left or the right? I think it was the left, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. Yeah. Optimized eugenics. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. The game gives you. Dickhead dead? Alright, he is dead. Any other dickheads in here? I have one. I have one fucking thing. Okay, great. Alright, you know what? I'll look around here in a second. Go blow up this big daddy and save that little girl. See if she gets one, or if he gets one to come out. Oh, we did. We got one. Alright, cool. Oh boy. Shit. Damn it, 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 damn it. I got another asshole fucking with me now. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I killed him. God damn it. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I got time for this. Come on, come on, open. Shit, buckets. God damn it. Shit.
What's the matter, Mary? You look like you would use a boost.
Come on, just open the door, 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 open the door. Fuck you, man. Where's the little girl at? God damn it. Oh, is she here? Okay, no, there she is. Okay, come here. Come here, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Ooh. That was close. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Wish I could pick that fucking atom up. That'd be great. Oh wow, that could have come in handy a minute ago. Could have definitely used some fucking grenades, that's for sure. Good grief. Alright, where was I?
You know they'll be back and begging for more. Where does he feel the doctor? When I say it, is it?
Look around you, kid.
Oh!
You think 2-bit heroics count for a pig in this pit? You're staring down the puke stain of Ryan's busted dreams. You think there's something worth saving down here? Then you deserve to gargle with the rest of these scrubs.
Gargle with the rest of the scrubs? Oh, drown. Okay, there. Duh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shit. Oh my gosh, game, why are you doing this to me? Not giving the pieces that I need. Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking boned. I can't figure this out because I'm fucking stupid. How are you? I'm stupid. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shit. Yeah. I know, I'm fucking super dumb. Okay. Yatta, yatta. 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 Oh, I need a right angle. I don't have a right. Fuck. God damn it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, why am I so dumb at this? Shit, that's not right. That's. God damn it, I'm doing it again! Fuck. Oh, yeah, fucking hell. There we go. Right angle, right angle, right angle. There we go. One of those, and one of these. And one of those, and one of those, and one of these. Okay, that was easier. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, hello, friend.
I won't hurt you. I just want to see what's inside.
I just want to see what's inside. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, health. There we go. Oh, health. Hey, you know what? Hold on. I gotta do something really quick here. It's always something with me, I suppose. Do apologize. Alright, I've saved 2 little sisters so far. I got 1 left. That's good. That is good news. Good news, everybody. Got over here. I don't know that I need to make any different changes or anything. So I'll stick with it. Oh, I'm sorry, did my friends that should have introduced you. They don't like assholes. Sorry. I have 2 buckshot. Dude,
Atlas is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend of Atlas.
Oh, jeepers. Okay. I don't remember how to get through this. Let's launch some things up. If that does anything. Nope. I guess I'll reload that. I wonder if I just run through it? Oh, it's not even hurting me. Okay, cool. That's a thing, I guess. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Sign me up. And I don't have the right... Come on, game. Really? I have 1 of these? Shit fucking buckets, man. God damn it, this game is just fucking me so bad right now. Oh my god, fuck off. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yankee Doodle went to town. Something, something, something. Oh my god damn it. Fucking dickheads, fuck off. God. Where's the fucking... Oh my god, seriously? Fuck.
Atlas is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend of Atlas.
God damn it.
You know, you should be thanking me.
Oh,
I
shut up.
brought you here. I showed you who you are. Nobody never told you nothing but lies till I come along.
You gotta be rich down here to meet a lady. They don't care how nice you are.
Yes. I want that. And I want that. And you know what? I want that. And I want that. And I want trap bolts. Hell yeah, I want trap bolts. Give me fucking trap bolts, dude, all day long. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, I can't pick up any of it? Oh, great. How am I not picking up the trap bolts? What? I can only have 24? Alright, well, let's search some desks.
You think turning yourself into one of those tin men is a two-way street? The crowd told an audition for the Frankenstein parade, and you're first in line.
One down, two steps
Oh,
to go.
what's this?
Now, you need only to be
Oh.
finding the bodysuit and the pheromones from the other labs. What you wait for? Engraved invitation.
Shut up, lady. I'm tired of your fucking lip, woman.
No, I didn't.
Ghostbuster, bitch. Okay, is this guy not Ghostbusterable?
Where am I going? I just want to talk.
That's right, I need to use fire. Because I'm good with fire. Hey, give me my Ghostbuster juice.
Timing will fix me. Everything will work out. Just you wait.
Where'd you go, dickhead? Ay, ay, ay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Whatever. We're fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's okay.
I'm not a bad person.
Oh, jeez. He's head spinning. He's doing fucking... He's got them hip-hop moves, y'all. He's a b-boy. Ooh. Ooh, look at the sharks. Yeah, sharks? Fuck sharks. I don't like sharks. Not a fan. Had a shark bump into me once at the beach when I was a kid. Got out of the ocean, never been back. Because bumping is a pretext to biting, and fuck sharks. Don't care how much you like sharks. Yeah, they fucking run into you, testing you out to see if you're food, and yeah, no thanks. Pass. Okay, how the hell do I get into here? That's what I want to know. Stomp, 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 stomp. It's a door. Huh. Oh, I'm so dumb. Hello.
I promise it is no harm.
Oh wait, okay, it was temporarily turned off. Temporarily turn off the generator, but I don't need to turn off the generator because I can just walk in there. So I don't know. That's weird. Whatever. Whatever. Oh wait, hold on. This guy's a dickhead. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Hey, you're going nowhere fast, that's right. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? That looks like some Eve up top there. Sure does, doesn't it?
Don't run! We were just getting started!
Yep. Oh wait, that was me making the Big Daddy noises just then. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm super dense. Fun 3 Big Daddy things. Become a Big Daddy. Right, got it. Wait, what? Fun 3 Big Daddy pheromone samples. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think I got everything there is to get here.
I can do all my stuff!
Got the safe.
Don't fucking judge me!
I'm on your trail.
Really? Okay. Ooh. Got some pieces and some pods. I like pieces and pods. Alright. got... Well, actually, let me see. I think we can get some more gel out of this. Because I think I used up some of my gel. So, yeah, we can grab that. Okay. Ow. Film, don't need it. There's some coffee. Ooh, good. Some shotgun ammo. Oh, what is this? I can invent some things. Alright, yeah, let's get some of that. Some of that. And then we'll be on our way. That is not a door, never mind. It's also not a door. Alright. One in there already. Let's go back out. The circus of values. Oh, whoa, when did I get $300? Okay. Yeah, you know, we'll take a couple of those just in case. Just in case. Wreck lady. Bingo banga bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo. No, 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 no. Give me all this health. Hell yeah. What do we got here? Yeah, health upgrade. Thank you very much. I'll definitely take that. Oh, I didn't go into here yet. Okay.
Are you a man or a slave?
Or did I go into here yet? Oh, wait, no, I did. Oh, this is where I started at. I'm not very smart.
I can only be glad I am nowhere near you and that awful sick.
Crap.
Why the little ones are drawn to the smell of those pheromones is beyond anything I can understand.
There's something on top of one of these beams, or did I grab it on the way down, I guess? Ah, whatever. So, let's go get the pheromones, shall we? I believe there's one on the desk here.
Don't run away!
Alright, turret, shoot the fucking lady. What the hell, man? Little flying turret buddy ain't doing a goddamn thing. That's very upsetting to me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's trap bolts. Damn it. Oh, come on! You gonna chase me? Is he really not gonna chase me? Come on, dude. Why isn't this dumb bastard chasing me? Where the fuck he go?
We will make Big Daddy out of you, yes, I think. But there's only one piece missing. The body suit. Go to fail-safe armored escort.
Okay. Sorry, darling. Had to do that.
It is a wounded well, baby.
Thank you, mister.
How can I thank you? I send another little one with a token of our appreciation.
Okay, send another little one, please. That'd be great.
Has Mother Goose really got her hooks into you? You can knock Ryan all you want, but the old man was bingo on one point of fact. You won't even walk till somebody says go.
Give me just 1 second. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we're back. Reloading. Did I get all the pheromone things? Oh, I got all the pheromone things. I just gotta go get whatever else is left. Why did that go? Well, okay, my nose is all itchy. Pardon me. Oh, whatever. Okay. So what do I have to get now? Find a Big Daddy helmet, find a Big Daddy bodysuit. Okay. Alright. Son of a bitch. Homeboy. Oh, thank you, darling. Would you look at that? Oh, what do I got here? What do I got? What 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 I got? Rages targets, causing it to attack someone other than you. Wrench lurker. I don't know that I really like any of these. Maxed out all tracks. Oh, cool. Right on. What do we got? I don't know. We'll just buy some stuff because why not? Winter Blast. We'll go with Winter Blast. There it is. Sure, why not Wrench Lurker? Let's buy all the things. Oh wait, can I not? Oh, that's right. This isn't a... Oh no, I did replace it. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright. And I can't get through the... Ooh. Later, kiddo. hell? Damn chair, get out of my way. Grief. Oh, poopy. Oh shit. I'm going wrong things. Oh no, I did. Okay, I had another one. All right, good. All right. Oh, I had that already. Okay. There we go. Whatever. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. Behind him. Oh, steel tip bolts. Okay. Let's invent some things. Ah, damn it. Trap bolts. Sure. I'll do that. I can't pick up anymore. God damn it. Somebody over here? Is there somebody outside getting blown up? The fuck? Okay. That was weird. Not gonna lie.
Are you the one that took my baby? You'll have to fight me for her!
Come around the corner, dummy. Well, all right then. Oh, come on. I don't got time for you, toots. I got no time for your shenanigans, lady. See? I'm on urgent mission here. Got work to do. People to see, men to kill, men to kill. Things. Why did I drink all that booze? God damn it. Alright, thank you. Jeez Louise. What we got here? Oh, another dialogue thing. A dialogue thing. Another tape. With dialogue on it. I guess technically it is another dialogue thing. Okay. Hold on, let me see here real quick. Did I get anything new and better? Alarm Expert 2, okay. Did I get a slow better? A slow better. God damn, I'm super dumb. Safecracker Plus vending. Okay, vending expert 2, hacking expert, alarm, got that. Clever inventor. Oh. Oh. Prolific inventor. Oh yeah, no, I want that. Gosh, I would have thought of that earlier. Wow, okay. Ah, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. What else do we got here? Machine Plus, I got that. Frozen Fields. Frozen Field 2. Okay, damage research. We're in front of 2. Got it for Taco's Eye. Wrench like 2. Static discharge. I guess I'll just stick with that. Okay, I think that's probably good. Yes, I know. Find pieces of the Big Daddy suit. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, she is, Shit. Come on, reload, 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 reload. Come on, let's go. And... fire. There's that. Oh, here we go.
This is where you find bodies. Wunderbar. All you need now is helmet.
Oh my god, I thought I had slow on. Why is this moving so fucking fast? Game! Seriously, what the fuck? What the fucking fuck? Did I not? Oh my god, did I turn off slow? I hate my life. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, let's get some of that. Some of that. Some of that. Some of that. Oh, thanks for the money, honey. I'm out of there. Yeah, whatever.
Look around you. There's nothing to see. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. You and the crowd, it's just a matter of time till you realize.
A mausoleum. Ooh, grenades. Don't mind if I do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, I don't have slow on. Fuck my life! I need a vertical, I need a vertical, I need a vertical. Oh my gosh. I really gotta fix that.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever. And of course there's a health right there. Why wouldn't there be? there thing. So this guy thing. Oh, god damn it, keep heads. I just fucking auto hack it. I'm not even gonna bother looking it up. With nitrogen. Reload it. Nope. Napalm. Nope. Okay. Can I not get up here? Okay. Alright, guess we're going down. Did that guy just get up out of the water? The hell? No, nothing? Okay, I guess I'm not going in there. What do I have to find now? I gotta find a helmet? Oh, I gotta find the helmet, okay. Oh, there she is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was brilliant. Just brilliant. I just blew him the fuck up. God damn, I'm so dumb. Oh, hey, what's up, Jonah? Hey, Blaze. Welcome, guys. Yeah, circus of bullshit. There you go. Sorry, it's noticed you guys showed up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got a little bit nose down in this. How you guys doing today, man? How y'all doing? Circus of bullshit. Search again? Wait, search again. X. What? I don't even have X bound, I don't think. Or do I? That was freaking itchy. Okay, let's hack this thing. Let's hack it. I forgot to turn off slow again. Shit balls. Oh, I'm gonna fuck myself on this. Circus of bullshit. Oh god, 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 I'm running out of fucking things. Okay, there's the thing, and then there's that one. Oh, jeez. You get up and fly, pal? Oh man, is he stuck on the wall? Oh, hold on, you know what I can do? I can do this. Or not. He's stuck in the fucking wall. That's great. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, right on. Oh, you know what? Well, I wish I had only woken up late. You want to hear something really fucking stupid? Or you want to hear how stupid I am? I'll tell you how stupid I am, right? Okay, well, I'm not really stupid. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. So, okay. So this morning I was working on setting up some sound things and other stuff, and every time I save something, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll literally just show you. It's so easy to show you. Let me just show you. Okay, so every time I save something to my desktop, I get one of these things right here, right? It's like an extension file or something. It's just every time I download something, I always get one of these. So I'll have like a row of downloads, and then I'll have a row of these fucking things next to it, right? So it's something to do with OneDrive. And I tried turning OneDrive off, and I tried doing all this stuff. And so, for whatever reason, when I was trying to turn off OneDrive, when I disabled it, it literally deleted everything off of my desktop and made my desktop not function, so that I actually had to reboot my system. And when I rebooted my system, all the stuff that it deleted wasn't in the trash bin. It was gone. So all my sounds, all my fucking icons, all my other stuff for Stream Deck, all the sound alerts and everything else, all that shit that I had just fucking disappeared. So I lost all the Rainbow Six stuff, and granted, there's a lot of it that's in Stream Elements right now. Well, not a lot, but there's a handful of things that are in Stream Elements, and some of the stuff I had on a file on my streaming PC, but it's not all the updated stuff. So I lost, like, I don't know, 2 weeks worth of work basically, which is super dumb. So I had to spend all day tracking down all that shit again in case I needed it again, and I can't find those fucking Rainbow Six voice lines anywhere. And I'm just kind of like, oh, fuck me. I'm so fucking irritated. So that was my morning. So what are you mad about? Just waking up late or just something else? That's what I'm mad about. Yeah, it does. It's total ass. It's super fucking annoying. So fucking irritated. Wait, where was I? Was it going this way? Oh yeah, hats. I need a hat.
I turn tail if I were you, Ken. Ain't nothing here for
Ooh.
you but tears.
I want that. No, I don't want to set that. Oh gosh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Now this
You know what? I'm
is
getting.
it.
Okay, this is the weirdest thing. I'm getting all these freaking achievements, but I've played through this game before, and there's no way that I didn't have them already. So I don't know why I'm getting them again.
Big
It's
Daddy.
so weird.
Are you ready? Now go to the
So
little
very
sister
strange.
vent by the proving ground.
Oh jeez. Out of my way, dickhead.
Half enough to put the spear in me?
I don't know why I don't have Big Daddy gloves though. That's the weirdest thing. Hiya! Okay, so that's been my day. My day has been dumb. My day has been filled with stupid first world problems. Basically. Like, oh no, I fucked up my computer. Boo-hoo. Well, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, sir. Or you had, you're mad about something, I understand. Yeah, just waking up late, right on. Who's Linda Young? I don't know who that is. I mean, I probably know who it is if you tell me, but, like, right off the top of my head, I don't know who Linda Young is. I'm trying to pick up the napalm. Why won't it let me have it? Oh, I can't carry any more napalm, that's why. Guess I'm going this way? So tell me who Linda Young is, Blaze. Enlighten me, if you would. If you would be so kind, would you kindly? Would you kindly enlighten me? Oh, okay. Hey there, Health. Nice to meet you. Oh, you know what? Ah, whatever. Oh, I don't have any stuff anymore. Oh, wait, where's that slow hack thing at? I mean, not the slow hack thing, the gene editor. Ah, whatever. I think we're actually getting... Man, I feel like I might be getting, like, right at the end. Where I need to fight Fontaine. Am I at the end? Oh, man, I might be. Oh, shit.
You need to bring them out of hiding, and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench.
Oh, Oh, hold on, what's this? I already did that, never mind. Where's the vent? Oh, there's the vent. Okay. Duh.
On the beta. It would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girls. Ein kleines Mädchen.
Linda Young did the original voice for Freeze and Dragon Ball Z and the voice of... Okay, cool. Right on, man. Oh man, I think I might be getting out of. I think this might be the end. I thought there was more to. I thought there was more to go, but I might be coming to the end of this. That's gonna fuck up my whole schedule. Oh man. No, she wasn't moaning. It was
The little ones will lead you to Fontaine.
It was a
You
splicer.
must protect them.
Oh wait, no, there's a lot more actually. Hold on. I gotta protect the little girl. That's right. I'm coming. Oh, hold on, kid. Hold on, kid. I gotta do some things. Shit. Can't pick this up. Okay, hold on just a minute. I'm doing some things here. Big Daddy here's gotta take care of some business here real quick, darling. Sorry. Speedy Hacker. Don't I have Speedy Hacker 2? I do have Speedy Hacker 2. Shit buckets. Focused Hacker 2. Fewer overload times while hacking. What else we got? Prolific Inventor. I don't think I'm gonna need to be inventing things anymore. God, my nose is so fucking itchy today. Nah, we'll go with that. A circus. Oh, jeez. God, I hope not. That would make the game really weird. Okay, where are you? Okay, it's no time to wait. I got you.
Hop, Mr. B. No time to wait.
I'm hopping. Oh no, sad music. Oh, this part is such a fucking pain. Oh boy.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B.
I'm not a slowpoke, lady.
Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Oh boy. The circus arrives.
Time to go, Mr. B.
I really wound you up with that wife and child bit. Oh, me poor Moira. Baby, wee baby Patrick.
Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Fire, 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 fire. Why is she not burning? Oh my gosh, lady, come on. Burn when I ask you to, please. Damn it. Oh my gosh, she's got so much, like half of her life is gone. Oh my god. Where'd the little girl go?
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see aim. Dancing in the sun.
What I said about every day. Always said
Auto hack it, do it.
you call that gratitude?
Hurry, Mr. B. Aim.
Even though they are physically free as they live together, John's mental conditioning still holds them to their peril. For sins such as these, you can never atone.
Come on, kid. Finish poking that fucker. Oh god, it's Attack of the Dickheads.
When were you real? You got to laugh at me too. Anybody there?
Don't be a slowpoke.
Oh, I'm so glad I got those hack tools.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Yeah.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Where I'm at. Hack, auto hack. There we go. Okay, hold on, darling. What's up?
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the
That was probably not the best thing I could have done this turn, actually.
Watch out! For certain, their harvesting will draw the attention of this blacksmith.
Yeah. I'm working on it, lady. Give me a second. Shit. Okay, there we go. All right.
This one's ready to burst, Mr. B. Time to go! Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kiss. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr.
The hell?
No time to
Oh.
wait.
I'm stuck. Hopping.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see angels dancing in the
Hold on, wait for me. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'll be right back with you guys. I'm so fucking freaked out right now. Oh, I have no horizontals. I have one. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Oh wait, did she already go up in the tube?
Hurry! Hurry, Mr.
Oh, there she
Bubbles.
is. Good goddamn grief. Woo!
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses.
Oh, look at... Oh, he's stuck up there,
Hurry!
poor guy.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Why am I moving so slow?
A rapture reminder. We all have
Don't be
Oh,
a
boy.
slowpoke, Mr.
Jesus Christ, this fucking game is gonna give me a heart attack. Oh my gosh. I need one of these and one of those. Okay, there you go.
Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
great today.
Sure thing, lady.
Stay on the level.
There's just random money laying around. Okay, cool.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm working on it, darling. Just hang on, I'm coming. hopping. I didn't mean to do that.
Hurry!
Oh, wait.
Hurry, Mr.
And one more. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck on the little girl. Okay, I'm gonna kill him, whatever it is.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky.
Oh, wait, no. I need this one. God damn it, kid, you're blocking my fucking... You're cock blocking me here. Christ, I can't move with you in the fucking way.
Don't know what I was thinking. Never spliced up once the whole time I was down here in this aquarium. Figured it was bad to mix business with pleasure, but... Forget all the nose candy and all polish I've been wasting time with. This stuff is the mother's milk!
Oh my god, I hope this is over soon.
Hop, hop, Mr. B.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, hack it, come on. Oh, man, I need more hacking tools. Fuck my life. I need this, and I need that. And I need one of those, and one of these. None of those, if you please. Oh boy. Okay, and before it turns off, a thing, and a hay, and a hay, and a hay. And dots, and dots, and dots, and dots. Yeah. And a one, and a two, and one of these. Okay, and there we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is too much. Where is she? Where'd she go? Where's my little girl at? Oh, there she is. What's she doing over here? Go fucking stick your needles in this dickhead, okay? Man, I wish I could give her... What do you call it?
Will draw the attention of this slicer.
I'm a good girl, Mr. B.
Reload.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. It was pretty. No time to wait.
There she goes. I know, you can see angels, darling. God, I remember playing this the first time. Oh my gosh, this is such a nightmare, because I didn't know what I was doing at all. And I was just getting fucking wrecked constantly. Oy vey.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Yeah, man. So, what are you streaming right now, Jonah? If you're still working on, I'm drawing a blank. You're still working on. Whoa! Hello.
Hurry!
Still working on LA Noire, or what do you got? What do you got in the deck? Please, 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 stay behind me, lady.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone.
Whew.
Alone in the crawling darkness.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't
I'm
work.
trying not to be a slowpoke. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got lined up for after
Mr. B.
LA Noirs? When you're done with that?
Angel dancing in the sky.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Right on. What are you gonna do after you finish that all up? You got anything planned out yet? Excuse me. Pardon me.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
I'm Mr. Bubbles. And she's crawling into fire. Oh,
Hurry,
that's
Mr. B.
okay. Cool. Awesome.
That might be plenty for the wicked scrubs and the pencil pushers, but I need more. More! I want a slice!
Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go.
Containers nearby. You are reaching close.
Health upgrade. Yes. Eve upgrade. Oh, I don't have anything. What? I just killed a bunch of fucking dickheads. Ah.
Hurry, Mr. B.
All right. I'm coming. What do you want? Where'd she go?
There. You must use the
Oh.
needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam.
Oh man, I am right at the end. Oh shit. Oh my gosh.
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face it.
Oh boy. Alright, I gotta set up all my stuff now. God dang. Ding dong thing, man. Man, oh man, I'm gonna hand kill me. I'm gonna fight Fontaine, man. God damn. Fucking fuck. Man, oh Fontaine, man. He's a man. Man, Fontaine. Alrighty. Fucking hack this. Whatever, might as well do it. Uncharted, eh? Right on. I don't have a PlayStation device, so I've never played the Uncharted games. Just thinking of... Oh, can I invent? Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking of playing some Cyberpunk next. Alright, let me see. Where do I got that? I'm not going to be hacking anything, I don't think, so... Actually, I don't know. Maybe I will be. Oh, shit. What was the thing I just had? Shorten alarms, whatever. Maybe that'll be a thing. What do we got here? Medical expert, have that. E-blink, yeah. Security, got that too. Hacker's delight, right. Extra nutrition. Scrounger. I wonder if I can just double up on that. Why not? Shit. I might need it. We'll see. Cajun dialect? What do you mean? Cajun dialect. Alright, you lost me, man. I thought you're from Jersey. Alright, God dang it. Oh boy. Alright, trap bolts is the way to go in this thing. God, this is so dumb. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to fight Fontaine. Oh gosh. Oh man. I guess we're fighting Fontaine. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Trap bolts. Trap bolts, folks. Trap bolts. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready to fight Fontaine. I'm not ready for this.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub.
Long
You
Beach.
were
Okay, that's
no
what it
more
was.
than two. You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts.
That's why this
Betrayal,
hurts.
kid.
Betrayal,
Life ain't
kid.
strictly business.
All right. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Go! Go now! Hit it with the needle!
Look, lady, I'm doing a thing right now, okay? You're gonna have to give me a minute.
Come on now, kid. You want to get serious?
Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to come and get it. Leave me alone.
You think it'll be that? Come and get it, Luke! Come on! Here it is!
Yep.
Come and get it, Luke! Is that all you got? Good money for you. This is what I get.
Maybe I am ready to fight Fontaine. I feel like I'm doing all right now. Oh boy.
You think I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough mobs to watch my back while I recharge. Come and get it, Luke! Need a minute.
Oh crap.
I'm gonna cut you into bits.
What are you waiting for? Hit it with the needle!
I am doing it, lady. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I out of... Oh crap, I'm out of things. Yeah. Oh boy.
Come on! I'm not...
Yeah, dickhead.
You think you got a shot at
this?
I do.
I'm barely getting started. I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I know what is. And now,
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Woo, boy. Well, now. Well. We defeated Fontaine. I guess it is time for the Ken Levine interview. So we're gonna exit the desktop. We are going to open up a browser and we are going to listen to Ken Levine interview. Actually, you know what? I don't have it bookmarked because I didn't think I was gonna fucking do it today. Oh damn it! I gotta find Mark's fucking YouTube page. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I'm the worst. Oh, what is it? PTS? It's PTS, I think. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right. All right, so so Mark and I, just to give you guys, yeah, it is epic. It's epic interview time. So action points. Good buddy Mark. We used to have a show called Big and Robot, and we'll just go over this a little bit here real quick before we start. I'll give you some background. So for about, it was about a year and a half, we did weekly shows and stuff. And when VidMe or vid.me used to be a thing, we used to have a verified channel on there, and we would do weekly podcasts and all this kind of stuff. And this is back when I was on this other thing called Honey Badgers, doing a show on there also. But one of the things that we did, one of the components that we did, it was something that we had worked on for about 6 months until we finally got it. Oh yeah, hey Mark, there you are. What's up, buddy? So I think we had worked on the idea for probably about 5 or 6 months or so before it actually came to fruition, and we started getting in contact with here's Action Points. You guys should follow him, absolutely. If you're not already following him, if you aren't already following him, give him a follow. Mark plays a lot of the video games and stuff, and he's a good dude. I like him a whole bunch. But anyway, so we come up with the concept, and Mark came up with the name for it, which is we're entertaining guests, as in we're having guests over for a thing, and they're also entertaining people. So it's a double, it's it's a here and a here thing. It's a double entendre kind of thing. Yeah. And yeah, and there's still a couple more to go up, but over the course I think we did it once a month, and we interviewed, as you can see here, we've got Matt Moylan, who is the director of Udon Comics. He's an artist. He's actually the guy who did my logo, my Monkey Man guy thing. Blake Northcott, who is an award-winning writer and comic books writer and all this other kind of stuff. She's got all kinds of books and stuff. She's a writing machine. Chris Avalone, who is the writer of such games as, or co-writer. He worked on The Newest Prey, Knights of the Old Republic. I think he worked on Everwinter. He's got a great resume for sure. Ken Levine is also another person who we interviewed, who obviously I've been talking about here, who was the creator of Bioshock and many other fine video games of the video game persuasion. So at last we had defeated Fontaine, we defeated Ryan, and it's time to talk to the man about a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna cut my mic. I'm gonna bring down the house lights, and I'm gonna say thank you, everybody. And if you don't want to stick around, that's fine. I understand. But if you do want to stick around, please feel free to stick around. I'm gonna cut my mic and cut my camera off, and let you guys enjoy the interview that Mark and I did with Ken Levine, because I think it's pretty damn good. And Levine is he's a pretty good guy to talk to. Nothing but respect for the man. So, without further ado, Ken Levine, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Big and Robot Presents Entertaining Guest. Today we are speaking. Oh, if the volume is not okay, let me know and I will turn it up. I will do my best to set everything up. So let me know if there's any issues with the problem or the audio. With somebody you probably know who they are once we say their name. You're going to be kind of surprised, but we're going to be talking with Ken Levine, the man behind Bioshock. Hey, Ken Levine, do you know a thing about video games?
Probably not as much as you guys, but I know.
Well, to your credit, I think you probably know more about us because you've made a couple of those.
Yeah, there's such a thing as knowing too much about video games. Like one of the bad things about making video games is it does sort of, you start seeing behind the curtain a little bit. Some of the magic goes away, but there is a part of me that kind of wishes I never made video games so I could still experience them. Like I wish I never wrote a movie a little bit too, because same with movies and sort of anything you work on, you kind of, it does kind of demystify it, but I tell you, every now and then I play something and it just completely wipes away that knowledge, and you just get to flow into it, which is great.
Uh-oh. It sounds like we may just have to push through all our topics so you and I can talk about Breath of the Wild afterwards.
That's exactly, yeah. That's the game.
There you go.
We'll see if we get there. We'll see if we get there.
Yeah.
So, how do people usually know you, Ken? Like, what is the title? What is when you approach someone and they're like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you," and then of course, because everyone offers their job, because I guess that's where we're trying to establish our pecking order. What do you say when you introduce yourself to someone?
I just usually introduce myself as Ken. Like I don't come up to people on the street and say, "Hi, I'm Ken Levine."
Well, I mean, like if you were at a party or something.
I just sort of say my name. You know, if it comes up, that's great. But it is. Yeah, I think there's definitely a place where you could become that person where you're like walking around and like, oh, by the way, have you heard of a game called Bioshock? You know, I don't think that's a good way to go about sort of living your social life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are weird things that happen. Like sometimes you'll meet somebody, or you'll be walking down the street, and you get some really nice people come up to you and say, "Oh, are you Ken Levine?" and that, and then you sometimes meet some people and they don't come up to you, but you realize they know who you are, and there's this sort of look that you get of recognition. Which is both really sweet and nice, but it sometimes you're not sure what it is, and just somebody looking at you a weird way. But it's usually, they recognize you from, some interview you did or something.
Right.
But people are generally super, super, super nice. I mean, every now and then you get like weird shit, like IG Levine was at my restaurant and he ordered 5 drinks, and you're like, what? Wait, I'm like being watched, like how many drinks I ordered, and that gets a little weird. But in general, it's any social interaction where people sort of learn who I am and they're a fan. It's almost always ends up in a really nice, lovely exchange with them.
Nice. So, who would you say you really are, though? Because, like, I know the media tends to have an idea. I think probably people see you as this games director or storyteller, or as you said, the creator of Bioshock. But who would you say you really are? Were you a bit of a class clown? Were you maybe
Yeah,
like
I was not like a super popular kid. I probably fit how there's like a serial killer profile. I fit a game developer profile probably.
Most likely to make video games, right?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
yearbook.
outsider, liked reading comic book. This is before there was nerd culture. I grew up in the 70s and 80s.
Oh
So
my God. I already want you on future episodes, but I'm sorry, continue.
Why? Why? What about the 70s?
No, it's just for me, the idea of nerd culture and all that jazz is something that I always like to talk about. And I'm like, we have to have him back on. He's saying all the things I like.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do on the regular editions of the show. Like we do the weekly thing, and then we do what we're doing right now, where we've spoken to Mark Kern, and now we're speaking to you, obviously, and we're trying to talk to developers and people who actually make things and get a sense of who they are and how they got there and that that sort of thing. So, but our usual show is. It's like, hey, let's talk about comic books. Let's talk about movies, that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
But sorry, before I interrupted you, you were saying you read comic books and you were a loner.
Yeah, there wasn't really a nerd culture back then. If it was very small. Like, you'd go into this pharmacy and they had a comic book rack, and I'd go and I would check the comic book rack, and that was like this tiny little, and the comic rack was like this spinning little.
Yeah, the spinners.
The spinner, this little thing, and. But there wasn't like nobody knew anything about it. You couldn't like ask the owner of the store about hey, when's the new issue of X-Men coming out, because they just didn't know. And all these things that are mega franchises now. The first time I think I experienced a public acceptance of nerd culture was really Star Wars. When the first Star Wars came out.
Yeah.
And the lines around the building. And I actually went to see the opening weekend the first Star Wars with a couple of cool jocks. I was in the 5th grade, and there was a couple of like cool jocks. For some reason, they wanted to see it. I had never been social with them before because I wasn't really, I didn't have a lot of friends at all. But we sort of ended up at the same movie together. I still don't really know how it happened, meeting these 2 cool kids. And they loved it, and I loved it, and that was a big deal. And it was sort of the first time I sort of was in a public space where nerd culture was being celebrated at all. But, it wasn't like it is now. I mean, I just, right now there's that Star Wars thing going on. People had it on the screen. And, the kind of deification of nerd culture just didn't exist. In fact, it was quite outsider and weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think a lot of outsiders are attracted to nerd culture because there's a lot of aspirational qualities to it and a lot of escape qualities to it. I think a lot of those people became game developers. A lot of outsiders became game developers because of that exact reason. That they were sort of pushed to that because that was a comforting place for them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up, and I always liked video games because I didn't have a lot of friends, and that wasn't something you could do without friends. You could play a video game. I remember sometimes you'd get an old Atari game, and like they wouldn't be like Space War had no single player component. So basically, if you were to fight an enemy ship, like sometimes that actually controllers at the same time,
right.
Which was really tough to do. But it didn't have a multiplayer mode, so I was a single player mode, so I was forced to do that.
Yeah. So you were born in '66?
Yes.
Okay, because we had actually seen your video when you were at Res giving the talk there, and you had mentioned like your earliest exposure to games is like things like were things like Pong and like the very early like Atari system and stuff.
Yeah.
Was gaming something that you gravitated towards like from the very beginning? Was it something that it kind of got its hooks into you, or was it something that like later on you came back to?
Oh, no. I was basically there as a fan from the very beginning. The first time I saw that stuff, I was fascinated by it. I remember going to visit my sister at her college where they had a mainframe. One of those, people don't probably know what that is. are.
Right. Yeah. It's like an entire room, like a house filled with a computer, basically.
Exactly, and which would probably fit on your on your watch now.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. An
and
Apple Watch basically is the same kind of computing power. Yeah.
probably even more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing this Star Trek game, which is this sort of turn-based. I don't know if you remember. You played on a 10 by 10 grid, and you'd go around looking for planets and fighting Klingons and stuff. I was sure it wasn't licensed, but there was no, there was no monitor, so
Right.
every turn was a printout on a big dot matrix, a wide format dot matrix printout. So I actually took that printout home with me when I went home. I would just review it over and over and over again. This very crude, simple thing, but I was just so drawn to it from the very beginning. I'm not surprised I ended up making them, given certainly I can't say to speak to any talent I had, but certainly my enthusiasm was off the charts.
What was your first system? Like, what was your very first experience with games, though, video games?
Well, the first system I owned or the first system I played?
First system you played. Like, what lit the fire for you?
They used to have these dedicated. Probably the first ones I played had these dedicated Pong machines, essentially, which you buy at at Sears or whatever.
Yeah, wasn't it Magnavox that made those? I believe.
Yeah, there was a Magnavox. There was maybe a Fairchild one, and there were some. I remember they used to have very simple ones. I remember seeing one over at a store, and they had it was like a haunted house game, but basically all it was running was like a white dot on a screen. But you put this overlay,
you laid it on the screen.
Over the screen. You pasted, which was a graphic of a haunted house. So you couldn't enter anything beyond a dot. They were really crude. They were really crude, but they were like light gun games early on. And then they had Magnavox did something called an Odyssey, which was an early cartridge system, which was terrible, but at least it was something. And then the first one I got was in the 8th grade. I got an Atari 2600, which was
nice.
Amazing.
What was your favorite game on the 2600?
Probably Adventure. It was an sort of I don't think it gets the praise it deserves. It was this sort of very simple game where you would go and you'd you were trying to find this grail, and there were these dragons who walked around who looked like basically like chickens, but they had a lot of things that would be present. You had a dot, and you could pick up objects like swords or keys and walk around with them. I mean, a blue key would open the blue door. The red key would open the red door. I was playing on a black and white TV, so sort of like the dark gray key would open the dark door, and it was really crude, but it was sort of the first narrative experience I ever had, and the narrative being like, you're going to get a grail, and there are steps to doing that, and there were the same steps every time you played. But I think that game was really a predecessor to most sort of modern games in terms of it gave you a quest and stages to a quest and objects you can manipulate.
Did you ever beat it?
Oh yeah, you beat it. I mean, you could literally beat it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, dang, there you go. Things have changed, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, once you learned it, you could beat it. Once you sort of figured out the mazes and stuff, it was literally 5 minutes long.
Ken, are you like low key hinting that you're going to do adventure speedruns on the internet?
That's okay. There's time I have left on the planet. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I know I did an emulator of it a few years ago. I checked it out. It's an undersung hero of the gaming world.
I think that might have been a little bit before my time, but I could swear there might have been a Homestar Runner joke where they had said the dragon looked like a chicken, and that's where it clicked with me.
And you actually end up in its belly. It eats you, and you can actually see yourself in its belly, and you can kind of move around within the belly. When I say you, and I say it, I'm talking about like the most crude. You were a dot, literally.
Right. Yeah.
And it was a chicken, and you see this dot moving around the belly of a chicken, and that was the experience.
Oh my goodness. So, what would you say you consider yourself to be first? Do you think you're a game designer, or would you say you're a games player?
I would say at this stage I'm a game designer more because I spend more time designing than playing. Because each day I'm spending 8 or whatever hours making games, and it's not practicable to be able to spend that much time playing them. But I play them every day. I mean, I play games every single day, and I play different games, all the time. So I went through a big Breath of the Wild period, and I was playing that. And yesterday I was playing some new Steel Battalion or something. It was some strategy game that's in early access. I play every day. I think it's really important that you got to be playing games, man. If you're making them, you got to be playing.
Hey, you got to know about your peers' work. And like you had said, once you start to see what goes on behind the curtain, it's kind of hard to pull yourself away from that.
Yeah, you definitely, yes, yeah. It's tricky, but you can.
You said that early on you were doing screenwriting before games. So how the heck did you end up getting? I mean, because I live in Los Angeles. How did you get so successful that someone flew you out here? Because there's like no shortage of people out here with scripts to sell.
When I was a teenager, I wrote a bunch of plays and I put them on. And I was sort of entrepreneurial from the very beginning. Like in high school, I was producing, raising money and producing plays on my own with a friend and building sets, and finding a space in town to do them. And then in college, I did a lot of the same. And I had worked as a carpenter. I went to school at a college called Vassar, and they had a summer theater program, which they still have, which is quite renowned. It was just starting then. They would bring in a New York theater company. I can't remember what they were called, and they brought in talent from New York to do this summer stock sort of program. And I worked as a carpenter that. Well, now here, put it this way: I was working at a nearby restaurant, which I got fired from because subordinate. And I was up there for the summer. We're staying at college in the summer in the area at a friend's house, and I needed a job. And he ran the tech group at a theater, the summer theater program. And he said, well, we could use a carpenter. And I said, well, I'm not a carpenter. He just said, like, well, don't tell them that. And so I kind of pretended to be a carpenter. And it was great. I mean, I ended up like meeting a bunch of cool people and hanging out and getting a cool girlfriend from the theater program. And I met a playwright who's now a TV writer named John Robin Bates. And there was a lot of people who became more well-known. David Strathairn was there, and Mary McDonnell and John Patrick Shanley, like these sort of like theater people became Hollywood people, but they were just young theater people at the time. I had written a bunch of plays at that point, and Robbie Bates read one of them, and he liked it. And I said, well, how do I make money doing this? Because I was always worried about money. Always worried about money. And he said, well, I'll send it to my agent in LA and see what she says. And she liked it. And she introduced me to a woman at Paramount Pictures at the time, executive, and she loved it. And eventually, they hired me to write a rewrite of some terrible romantic comedy.
Oh, no.
Wait, well, hold on. You can't just say some terrible romantic. You got to tell what was the romantic comedy. What did this terrible movie end up being?
I was gonna let the man slide with it. You really want to put him in that position? Oh God.
Hey, these are the hard questions.
I'm sorry, Ken. I'm sorry. I'm on your side.
I was writing this romantic comedy. I was writing it was a rewrite. So it was a script that already existed that I guess they weren't happy with. I mean, the way Hollywood works is they hire a writer, the guy writes a draft, and if they don't like it, generally what ends up happening, because I don't think there's a lot of sort of super sophisticated ability to work on a story with a writer. So because the people you're working with are generally not writers. In general, there are exceptions.
Yeah.
And so what they generally end up doing is if they don't like it, they fire that writer and they hire another writer. So often when you see in movies, when it says written by so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, those people actually didn't work together. They worked in sequence. And often there's 7 or 8 or 9 writers, and they don't even get listed in credits. So almost every project I've ever worked on, I've been one of, writer in a series. Logan's Run was that way. I think I was like the 9th writer.
Oh wait, you worked on Logan's Run?
Yeah, there's one that they've been working on trying to make for a while.
Oh, okay, the new version.
The new version. No, I'm not that old.
Gotcha. I was like, wait a minute.
That was
in '66.
That was one of those formative movies for me.
Oh, for sure.
I remember it. Yeah.
For some reason, I ended up rewriting the screenplay, which was a vehicle for a Christian rock singer named Amy Grant, and she had just had a hit with this song called "Baby Baby" and a crossover hit, and so they wanted to make her a movie star. So it was a vehicle for her, and it was, the script was terrible. The rewrite I did was terrible. I don't know how I ended up trying to write a romantic comedy, but it wasn't. I don't think it was the right thing for me, and that movie never got made.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. It never got made, though. It got mothballed.
Got mothballed, and probably deservedly so.
It sounded like it was the wrong thing for everyone.
I think they were trying to make something happen that just wasn't going to happen. And
yeah, and Amy Grant did okay anyway, so I think she's not hurting for it. So
I think Amy Grant. She's probably looking back at this, and go, man, that Ken Levine really screwed me, man. he really wrote a terrible rewrite of that movie, and that killed my film career.
There you go.
But yeah, that's how I got it. Was sort of I met the right person, and because I had got fired from one job, got hired to do another job I was unqualified for. I met the right person. I was a terrible carpenter. I got hired to write a screenplay, and I was terrible. I didn't do a good job at that. So basically, it was a series of failures that sort of ended up with me being discouraged and trying to get another job writing, which was not coming. And the worst thing to be, you live in LA. When you're in LA and you're broke and you're trying to get writing gigs, man, people can smell that desperation on you, and they just sort of don't want to be with you. And I just got really alienated and depressed and strange, and I just kind of bailed out of it. I bailed out of creative work in general for a period of like 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, until I another play. Yeah, I gave up on my creative life for many years.
You would, when I think it was at Res, I believe you were talking about Thief and the kind of the failures in the creative process early on, trying to figure that game out and where it was going. Has that process gotten any easier over time because you've done this? You've done this so many times at this point. I would imagine that you've kind of developed a system, but like, has it gotten any easier, or do you still kind of struggle with it? Like when you're starting to come up with a concept for a new game property.
I think it's gotten harder in some ways because you sort of learn a lot of things that don't work. So a lot of things that, like when I was working on Thief, I was inexperienced. So you would get excited about something, which now I'd probably look at and say, oh, well, that's got problem X and problem Y and problem Z. So I'm not going to get excited by that. So it's hard to get as excited early on because you sort of seen what can happen. On the other hand, I think I think I talked about this at Res. There's a concept that I know of, which I did not invent, called the genius of the novice, which is because when you don't know things, sometimes you're not afraid to try things that people who are, quote, more knowledgeable will try. Right. And you're also like, well, that doesn't work. And sometimes you don't leave yourself open to a mistake that actually has a lot of promise to it. So right. I think you just get different as you get more experienced. There are ways it helps you, and there are ways that experience is hurts you. So you're a different developer when you're older. You're definitely a different developer as you get.
Okay. But the process is still like, I mean, I guess because you're still trying to create something from basically whole cloth at that point. So I wondered if just like if you developed shortcuts or anything like that to kind of mitigate some of the problems. But like, that is a really great concept of the genius of the novice, though, because if you don't know what's impossible, then you try just about anything, and maybe you stumble onto some happy accidents and things like that.
Exactly. Like we there are things in System Shock 2 that and Thief that if I had known what I know now, I probably wouldn't have spent time on. But I can't say that like if I was starting again with my knowledge base and I hadn't done System Shock 2 that I would create that same game. And maybe a better game, maybe a worse game, but I wouldn't create the same game because I would leverage my knowledge. And and we do that now. There's lots of things that I think that people think of. One of games I've worked on, there's sort of some commonalities there. So you develop a personal style, and there's always a challenge you have is to not let your personal style become a formula, right? And so you sort of have to force a challenge in yourself, because if you ask your audience what they want, they're often going to say we want more of that, we want more of it before. But generally, if you're not growing, I think the audience eventually does walk away because they've sort of seen it before. And another thing that you find too is that once you sort of, if you're an early on something, like we were sort of an early on the hybrid of RPG and shooting, right? And now pretty much almost all shooters have RPG elements. It's a very common thing in shooters.
Yeah.
You start looking like you're copying other work when, even though you were innovative at a time, eventually people sort of, they've seen those things. Like if you go back and watch The Terminator now, it almost seems like a formulaic film, right? Because you've seen so many movies like that, but you weren't there at the time when they were inventing that form, right? So, that film now is kind of it's not as great as it was at the time, because so many imitators have come along and taken a stab at it, and in many cases improved upon it. Like innovation, like I'm not actually saying that's a bad thing. Actually, it's a very people build and they improve on it, and actually makes the original sort of look like can make it look a little pale compared to what people have since.
It makes it look kind of quaint.
Yes.
Like I was actually having a discussion with somebody about this about a week ago when it came to Akira. Like back in like 88 or 89, a friend of mine, you know, like talking about early nerd culture back then, it was very much a different thing. And we bought a bootleg copy of it. It was a dubbed subtitle copy on a VHS tape.
Yeah.
And people don't seem to understand, like, unless you're there in that moment and you can see the impact of a thing like an Akira, or like, I mean, and forgive me for, you know, puffing you up here, but Bioshock, I feel it kind of was another one of those kind of watershed, almost touchstone type moments where like it really changed the landscape of things. And unless you're there to see it, you don't really understand the importance of it. Like, and you can look back at it, like, say 20 years on, like you said, like with Terminator, you can look back at that and say, oh, it's kind of quaint, because you've seen people take those formulas and those ideas and refine them and make them more slick and make them more Hollywood and glitzy and glamorous and bigger. And so it becomes kind of quaint, as opposed to where it was like, oh wow, this really changed. Like James Cameron really changed the landscape of film with that movie.
Completely. Now when you watch Terminator films, it's sort of like, it's kind of painful because they're still, you know, he keeps saying I'll be back and all the things that were so at the time, you know, there's that part in the original Terminator where he's like cycling through his answers, you know, somebody's knocking on the door, bugging him, and he's like, fuck you, asshole. And just having a computer, you know, choose that line out of a database of lines was great. And now, but it becomes sort of it's now about fulfilling the audience expectations instead of confounding and surprising the audience expectations. So you can become a slave to your own innovation, and you have to be careful. And those weren't Cameron's films. You know, those are people sort of trying to carry it on. And I think Cameron's a guy I look at, and you know, whether you love his work now or don't love his work, I think this guy who's always trying to do something different, and I admire that. You know, Avatar and Titanic; those were weird choices for him to make. He was trying.
Yeah, they are big jumps, like genre-wise.
Exactly.
It's a pretty big leap. Yeah.
I mean, you go from the guy doing Terminator to this big, huge romantic disaster film, and you know that really, you know, resonated with the tween, you know, girls at the time. Especially because it was such, you know, it was a story that had a lot of romantic elements, but also had the big disaster movie component. And, you know, he was trying to do something different. I think that's important. And sometimes your audience is going to embrace that. And sometimes they're going to say, well, I don't know. But I think you have to be careful as a creator that you don't end up just repeating yourself.
Right. You get into that idea of like it becomes a style. It's like, oh, this is classic Ken Levine style, or this is classic Cameron style. I think that's a trap that a lot of creators get into, because you find the thing that works, and you kind of keep doing it.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I'm comfortable here. This is a good spot, instead of challenging yourself.
And people like it, and that I think is the danger.
Yeah.
Is you start doing it because you know it will lead to people liking it, versus saying, I need to build something that I think is exciting and fresh and cool. And then that's some of the reason I stopped doing Bioshock games, is because I think it's listen, let me tell you something. If you get something like that, you are very lucky. You know, I'm never going to spit on that or look down on it. It was so lucky to have that in my life, to have people respond to something like that. And it may never happen again. You know, you do this franchise, and you may never have something like that again, but you have to be okay with that, because otherwise you just sort of end up chasing the same thing over and over again. And that is another kind of you know, that is a kind of creative death that you have to watch out for. But on the other hand, you understand why people want you to do more of that, because, you know, it made them happy.
Well, yeah, you create a feedback loop where it's like, somebody's like, oh, this is great. Can you give me some more of that thing that is great because we liked it?
Yes.
So, and then you can get stuck in that trap. That's totally understandable.
Well,
totally understandable.
Now that you've told me that gives me ideas for things I could ask you when we start talking about Bioshock. But I guess the next question would be, do you feel game dev has changed since you started till now? Like, do you feel it's gotten easier, or has it gotten more difficult?
Well, it's gotten easier in some ways and more difficult in other ways. I mean, for me, the biggest thing for me that's gotten easier is I don't have to chase the money to make games anymore. Yeah. Like the fact that I work for Take-Two and they have confidence in me, I don't have to spend a ton of time going out pitching game ideas to publishers, which is nice, because you're pitching ideas to people who aren't game developers, and their understanding of what the game development process is, that can be frustrating because they sort of don't really. When you're trying to convince people who don't make games that you're actually onto something, and there's no real reason that they should understand it because they're not game developers. And look, and to be honest, you know, even I, we don't know at the end of the day. We don't know if the thing we're making is going to be good or people are going to care about it. They're going to like it. You use your best judgment. So it's a big guessing game all around, and it's nice not to have the sort of have to go to a lot of meeting conference rooms at different publishers and try to convince people when really nobody in the room knows anything, including me, about what's going to work and whether it's going to make money and whether it's going to be good. Because so many things can go right and so many things can go wrong in the period of time it takes to make a game that who really knows. And so right now I'm just sort of trading on my reputation, and I can say I take two like, look, just give me a I don't know. I tell them like I don't know if this is going to work. I'm pretty honest with them, and we have a relationship where they. I think if I came in, I'd say, "Oh my God, this is a slam dunk, guys! Here's the Excel file that tells you why we're going to make $1 zillion off this, and why it's going to be well reviewed, and the fans are going to love it. And they're going to cosplay it." They would look at me like, I think they would probably look at me like I was a liar.
Like you're a second head.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what you sort of have to do when you're starting out. So I don't miss that. I really don't miss that because it's dishonest. And I tend to sort of end up saying a lot of things in rooms when I'm pitching people like, well, I don't know if this is going to work. And I don't know if that's a great thing to do, when you're trying to sell something, but I don't have to do that game anymore, which is really nice because I was never very good at it. I think I was never very good at sort of lying about it. Yeah. But in terms of the development space, I'd rather be an independent developer now because you have engines and you have digital distribution, and those are the two most those are things we didn't have back then. There didn't exist robust engines you can work from. There was no Epic. There was no Unity. There was none of that. So we had to make the technology from scratch, which is hard. You had to write fucking sound drivers, to make the make the sound work. You had to write video drivers. You were writing software renderers. You didn't have those APIs. You didn't have that sophistication. But most importantly, I think, is you didn't have digital distribution. So you were fighting for shelf space. As an independent developer, which we were back then, you couldn't have a game without a publisher because how were you going to get it on the shelf at Walmart?
Right.
And that's the only place. There was no Steam. There was no digital distribution. There was no web, really. So I think that's the hugest advantage for being a developer now is you actually can build a relationship directly with your audience through Twitter and social media. You can sell the game directly, through either your own webpage. Look at what Notch did with Minecraft. I bought that game when it was on his webpage as a Flash game.
Yeah, right. I did too.
It was like $4 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah,
and you couldn't do that back then. We just did that kind of didn't exist.
Yeah.
So all these layers, like credit card acceptance, so over secure credit card transactions over the web. That sounds really boring, but that's really freeing to modern game developers. Now I'm sure they're probably going to be like, well, Levine's saying I walk, both ways to school in the snow uphill, and I'm sure to some degree that's true because there are new problems that you have to deal with.
Right.
But I think I'd rather be an independent developer now than when I was an independent developer because there is a path without publishers now.
Yeah.
Which is nice, and I've been very fortunate that Take-Two has been very, very good to me. But I think I've had worse experiences with other publishers, and other people have had probably bad experiences with publishers. Look, the relationships are complicated. You're asking people for millions of dollars, putting a lot of trust in you, and that money relationships are complicated by definition.
Right, well, and like you had alluded to before, is like you're going into a room of people that aren't creatives per se.
Yes.
And you're trying to explain a creative process to them, which they probably have a very cursory understanding of. So that I would imagine that can be pretty stressful.
It's pretty stressful because really you're in a room of people, including yourself, who don't really know what's going to happen in that period of time. Like, oh, let's make a deal for X million dollars for X period of years. And at the end of it, we'll provide you a product which is going to make you a lot more money than you invested. And that's what you tell them. And the truth is, they don't know. You don't know. It's a bit of a charade,
Has the game industry become less of a creative place, do you think, recently? I mean, we see publishers and devs kind of sticking to the, like we were talking about before, that the thing that makes money, they want to do that again because they obviously they're a business, they want to make money. Has creativity suffered at all, do you think, in the industry, or is now a good time because the things you were talking about, like people can basically set their own platform for distribution? Has that helped, or has it been a hindrance? Like how do you see things shaking out, as it were, right now?
I think if digital distribution hadn't happened, we would be it would be a much less creative industry, because you'd have, what happens with everything, you end up with, it's like happening with movie theaters, right? You only the biggest bets get into the theater.
Yeah.
And really, most of the movies I'm watching now are, well, either TV, right? Because, or they're sort of movies that I get on, they get released, that get maybe open in one theater at best, and then they get released on Amazon, through digital distribution.
Yeah.
And imagine if you didn't have digital distribution, if you just had shelf space, what the gaming space would look like. I think it would be pretty grim, because it would be very risk adverse, extremely risk adverse. And right now, it's not. Currently, I think it's getting risk adverse in sort of the big bets, the huge, $100 million bets. But there's a lot of risk being taken. Genres have uncalcified. They were getting kind of calcified for a few years. I think it's actually a great time for creativity. I was just at Res, and the games I saw there, everything was different. Everything, I couldn't sort of say that's exactly this or that's exactly that. I didn't see 15 military shooters and 15.
I was just about to say, oh my God, I can remember a time where all I would see was gritty brown and gray war shooters.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with those. I mean, I like those games.
Yeah.
But I remember when we went to sell the company, we had Take-Two and another company were trying to buy our company for various reasons. And we had Bioshock in development at Take-Two, very early stages. And then the other company, we had a second team in Australia, wanted us to do a second game. And that game was literally called, I believe the game they wanted to do was literally called Call of Honor. And
no.
And it was a World War II shooter, but it's like, no, but this will be different. And it was so depressing that, Take-Two had a lot of advantages besides that, but I just couldn't even consider. I did not want to make that game. Not because I have any problem with war shooters. I just felt that they were chasing somebody else's success.
Yeah.
And I generally feel when you try to do that, that's one of those things that I think some executives might think is a path to success, because, but I generally think that if somebody else has been there first and done it well, your chances of unseating them, unless you're like Blizzard, who really understands how to do something, take a formula and do it better, then it's harder. It's harder to do, and your chances of success are actually fairly low. And just also Call of Honor, I just thought of saying that name in an interview, which is every ounce of life that I had left in me. So I don't think it's good business. I don't think it's good creativity. But I was at Res. I saw so many. I tweeted about some of them or Facebooked about some of them. Just some great games I saw there.
Yeah, I think today the market too, when you're talking about gamers specifically, I think people are so savvy that if they were to release a game called Call of Honor, I'm pretty sure people would spite not buy it.
Yes.
Because it's like, please, really, come on, we're smarter than that. Don't do that to us.
They wouldn't just do that.
We want to spend $60. Yeah.
It would launch endless mountains of jokes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Yeah, the meme factory would
The
go
meme
to
factory
full
would
production.
explode, yeah. So it would be a gift to the meme factory, but it would, yes, the cost would be my soul.
Yeah, exactly. I think you made the right choice on that one.
I don't know. Memes are pretty good. Maybe worth.
No. You don't want to have to give up parts of yourself to say that you've made another war shooter.
Yeah, and there was I think when we made SWAT, we knew what we were getting into. We made a game called SWAT 4. I think that was a job we did because we sort of needed the work. But I think the team found something in it to make it their own, and it really was the roots of sort of creating visual storytelling in environments. If you go back and look at that game, there's a bunch of moments in that game that sort of predicated what we ended up doing in Bioshock. So we took a game
Nice.
that was very sort of Spartan and brought a visual storytelling sense to it. So we found our own voice in it. And look, it was SWAT 4. We knew, like, it wasn't like pretending to be another game. It really was, a follow up to that game. But it wasn't a game that I was particularly excited about making. And I didn't actually have a lot to do with it except sort of consult on the visual aspect of it. The team, I think they really showed their craft in that game, and they made, I think, probably the best of the SWAT games in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, it's a pretty well regarded game, honestly. I mean, hell, there seemed to be this resurgence of people doing not Uplays, excuse me, doing Let's Plays of it in the last couple of months. Oddly enough, I was just like, why are people playing SWAT 4 again? That's kind of weird. But yeah, there are a lot of people revisiting it, and they're very fond of it. And honestly, it holds up. I mean, when I was watching some of the Let's Plays, I was like, oh, this looks fun. This looks like it would be a good time. So
I think they understood the game. The team understood the game, and they were excited about it. And I think they did. I think it was probably, just as a piece of craft work, it was probably pound for pound one of our best titles in terms of just excellent craft. Not the most innovative game of all time, but I think the guys just really refined some great craft work on that. And it's something
like it just worked. It did what it needed to
do. It did what it was supposed to do, and it did it well.
Yeah. Yeah, which is something today we see as somewhat of a problem, it would seem, in a lot of games cases, where games will come out and there'll be a day one 15 gig patch or something like that, and then the game is still buggy as hell, or somebody has a goofy looking face, all the controversy that's going around with like Mass Effect and all that sort of thing. So yeah, it's like there's a lot to be said when a game comes out and it works. It's just like, oh wow, it's done well, it's programmed correctly to the point where when I hit the button, it does the thing the button's supposed to do. It's like that. Like, to me, that is a great thing. When I pay money for a game and it works, I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very happy with that sort of thing. So
yeah, and that's, as games got more complex, it's gotten harder to get right, and generally the expectation of how something's going to launch kind of broken, especially multiplayer, because that's such a hard problem.
all the netcode, yeah.
Well, we've launched relatively stable products, and that I give the credit to the sort of the culture of the company about how a lot of that is how you build your software too. When you're working on a game, you could either continue to innovate and make the game, or there's one extreme where you sort of don't care about it, you just keep innovating. There's the other extreme, which is that you make sure the game is a stable development platform all the time, but that slows down your innovation cycle. So finding the balance between those two things is tricky to do, but it's one of those sort of, what's the right formula? I don't know. Let's just always try to be in the right place in that formula. But that's a very tricky formula to manage, and we've done that reasonably well.
Well, you've had a pretty good success rate, I'd say. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever launched anything that was really broken. I think we've launched things had some problems and some bugs sometimes, but I don't think anything was broken at launch that we've done. I'm sure the internet will remind me if we have, but I don't think it was broken.
For sure. And that's one of the great things about digital platforms is that you can fix those things now. It's not just like there's a cart with this game-breaking bug that doesn't allow you to get past level 11 and you're kind of screwed at that point. So it's kind of nice that there is that ability to go back and say, hey, we can fix this thing that was fucked up, so it's okay.
Yeah, and you're yeah. That's another great thing about sort of distribution too, is it just sort of happens organically. Like all of a sudden, your game just keeps, on Steam, your game just keeps getting better, because it keeps updating itself and people keep working on it. So that's another nice thing of digital distribution. Where before, if you launched, you were sort of that was the game that people were stuck with forever.
All right, shall we dive into the Bioshock land, Ken? It's time for Bioshock. All right, I guess we'll start this off. I guess Bioshock was set in 1960, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so but when you look at Rapture, though, the aesthetic is very much an Art Deco's 1920s kind of aesthetic. Is this like specifically akin to Andrew Ryan and his kind of unchanging kind of his I guess ethos or his ideas of how things should be, and this is the perfect moment in time, or was it just from being isolated for however many years they were down there before people started to really come down and see what's happening when you got into the story of Bioshock?
Well, our architectural styles don't tend not to just sort of last for 5 years. Like they build up and then people buildings take a long time to build. So, but yeah, I mean the real Art Deco period happened, when you start getting, you know, a move away from ornamentational style and towards structural style happened, the 1910s, 1920s, really. But then you kept having buildings like, I'm not sure when the Chrysler Building was built and when the Empire State Building was built and when Rockefeller Center was built. Well, that was, probably the 30s and the 40s. So it was, Rapture was founded in 46. So it was still a pretty active form.
Okay.
I think in that year. And certainly, and there's some songs that, I came up with that smuggling. One of the reasons I came up with that smuggling plot in Rapture was I wanted there to be music that was done after 1946. There's a bit of cheating, and I think one of the songs, there's a tiny bit of cheating there, but it's mostly in the ballpark, the music and there's nothing from after 1960. I think the closest is a Patsy Cline song, which I think is like 1958 or 1959. But it's mostly in the ballpark, I think.
Yeah.
I want to just really quick. I mean, it's more Bioshock Infinite, but it's closely related to what you're saying. Is I really liked hearing "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" in the Calliope. At first I didn't realize what I was hearing, but I was like, wait a minute. Did they do what I think they did? And then I saw the notes with the character who was hearing things from the tears. So, it's good when you cheat. That was an effective use of your cheating.
That plot line about Fink's brother stealing those songs, that was another thing that I had to sort of figure out. I wanted that music notion in the game, and I had that idea for that music notion. I worked with Jim Bonney, and Jim Bonney worked with a ton of great musicians, and we made all that happen. But I sort of need to explain why that was, and so I came up with that plot about Fink's brother hearing music through the tears because I really wanted that thing in the game because it was an idea I had just came to me and I kind of fell in love with, and the songs ended up being, Jim and his group did such a great job.
They worked so well in the game.
It gave that feeling of cognitive dissonance, which I really wanted when you're in that space. Because there's one thing saying, the character feels cognitive dissonance. It's another thing making the player feel cognitive dissonance, and the music I think was a big component of that.
Okay, so I mean, you've kind of been doing this in this interview. You've been pretty honest. It surprised me how when most people, when they're in an interview or they're speaking to press, though I don't know if we consider ourselves press, people try and present sort of like the most flowery presentation of something, as where you're pretty open about how you feel you handle things. Like in the case of, you think Irrational Games had trouble nailing the endings, and I think the boss fights of Bioshock, and that was a relief to me. It's like, oh, thank goodness, I don't have to walk on eggshells.
To walk on eggshells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I normally don't like when a game brings heavy attention to player choice, because then it's there and it's like hard to not see it. But with Jack's mental conditioning, I think you said you were lucky. Whatever you want to chalk it up to, I think it was just like expertly balanced with Bioshock. And while I don't think it's necessarily a boss battle, I think Andrew Ryan's death was ideologically a boss battle.
Yeah.
It's a fight between the story and the mechanics, and then I would think Ryan's beliefs, of a man chooses fate, And I think, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I think you could say better than I could just how much Ryan Andrew cared about Jack. But I think a part of it is him maybe secretly hoping that his illegitimate son would overcome this and perhaps also be a great man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that was Ryan's. In my view, Ryan's intention was to give something to his son, which was to
Yeah.
free him. And you know, I guess there's two questions there. One is about how you handle interviews, right? And one is about
Well, no, that was me just saying thank you for like being that person, so I don't have to walk on a tightrope. Um,
Here's the thing about that is that it gets tricky because sometimes people ask very invasive questions, like
yeah,
about that are primarily about like development processes, and I'm much more comfortable talking about my own failings than I am talking about other people's failings. Right? I'm
yeah.
not going to be there like, well, the reason that happened is guy X from the team did this and it was really
Right.
bad because that's not my place. That's not really my place. I'm never going to be comfortable talking about other people mistakes they make. But myself, the problem is when people ask you questions, and there's obviously the elephant in the room is the boss battles aren't good, right? So
Mhm.
if you're not honest about it, you're sort of both going through this charade about it, and I don't want to do that because I'm not really sure how to. The only time it gets tricky is when people are asking you about things that happen that you have a long complicated story that involves a lot of people,
Mhm.
and I don't think that ever looks good or is good to be doing because if the person's not there to give their side of it,
Right.
you just end up in throwing somebody under the bus. So you end up the only option there, and that's when I get uncomfortable because you just sort of have to end up being evasive about it, not because you're trying to hide the truth, just because you don't feel comfortable
Right.
talking about something that went badly and for a variety of reasons. But in general, I think telling the truth is by far the best place to be and the simplest place to be.
The real setup for the question is did you plan for that scene, Andrew Ryan's death to go differently? Because like I said, I liked how it worked. Like it works on so many levels. But a small part of me wonders, did you want to give the player the option to somehow overcome? I mean, I can't think of a mechanical way it would have been meaningful, but did you have that thought and then think, what if they don't have to kill him?
Well, I mean, look, originally Andrew Ryan was the villain, is the villain of the game. The natural thing was you'd fight the dude, right? That is
Yeah.
the natural thing. And I think that's certainly there was a time in the game where that was the normal assumption we'd make. And
Right.
at some point, and I think I struggled with that because I just thought it would be ridiculous. And
Yeah, if
so,
Andrew got in a big robot and you had to fight him.
I mean, that's what happens in video games. That's what happens in
Right,
movies
yeah.
too, right? And I find that you sort of fight the sub boss in the movie, and then your hero fights the boss, and I find that to be unsatisfying. The best interaction between hero and villains in stories is generally putting them in the room where they can't fight, and you see that in the best, the Die Hard relationship where they were talking to each other over the radio, but they couldn't get at each other, between Hans Gruber. That's a great. You want to get the villain and the hero in the room talking to each other. I always think if you can, and so that was a struggle with that game to figure that out. But I sort of said, well, what if you never, what if they don't, what if you don't fight Ryan? What if it's a different approach? And then the question was, well, what is that approach? And that's sort of what led to the Would You Kindly moment. It wasn't in the script, I don't know when it came in, but it wasn't sort of the original concept because the original concept was probably quite to do something what we've seen before, which is how you fight the dude.
Right.
Mhm.
Was that your "I'll be back" moment? Do you think?
What do you? Oh yeah. I make this joke because I don't want to be at kids' birthday parties when I'm 70 saying, would you kindly, would you kindly have some chocolate cake? You know, because
Right.
yeah. So it's probably the moment I'm most known for in games, but you have to be very careful about that you're not just sort of trying to repeat that because you are the guy doing children's parties repeating it's like the catchphrase.
Right.
So you have to watch out for that. But yeah, it was one of those moments. I feel it's probably the moment that if you had to sort of say, well, what's the what will people remember about you at this stage in your life? It's probably that moment, I would guess.
Right. Yeah, honestly, that was the one thing about the game I really didn't like. I hated the idea that I had to kill Ryan. Like I literally sat there for maybe like 10 or 15 minutes hoping that some magical prompt was going to come up and say, "Oh, hey, maybe let's find another way or something." Or I was looking around and trying to figure out a way around this. I was like, "God, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this." Did you get any feedback from people like that? I mean, is that something you've heard before, or is this, I wonder if this was unique to me, or if other people had expressed that it was kind of one of those moments that they're like, "Oh man, do I got to do this?"
We got it. The feedback was pretty positive, but I'm not going to deny that there's potentially there's always probably a smarter path that if you had figured it out, that would be even more interesting. I don't know what that path is, and but I'm not saying that there is no potential better path. It's the best. It's the best we had at the time, and and you're lucky if generally the best you have at the time is something people like at all, because generally getting people to like something is very, very, very difficult.
Yeah. Well, and not to say that it didn't work. I mean, it worked, but I just when I'm faced with a non-choice is, I guess, the thing that bugged me. It was like, well, you have to do this. Sorry, pal. You got to hit button A and you got to hit him, or button B or whatever it was, So
Right, and we sort of quote excused ourselves by making that sort of central to Jack's story, but that was, to some degree, you could say that was that gave us like a one-time afforded allowance for getting out of that kind of problem. Well, I could say to you, well, my creative intention was that Jack had no choice, so you had no choice. But that's a cover to some degree, because what do games want to be? Games want to be an agency vehicle, right? For gamers, they want to say yes to the gamer. They don't want to say no. We twisted that story to support the fact that we had no agency in that moment.
Yeah.
Lack of agency. And we sort of we turned a weakness into a strength. But really, what's our goal? In the long run, it's not, you have no agency, fucker. It's, haha, it fits into the plot. See? It really wants.
Would you kindly?
Would you kindly, kids? Have a chocolate cake. But it's really the goal is not that. The goal, is to provide more and more agency. And the thing we're working on now is, that's the whole goal of it. But that's really hard. And so I think I got a get out of jail free card for that game. But I think that's not where games should go, right? Games should go towards agency.
Right.
That's a very specialized solution.
Yeah, but then I imagine you somewhat fall into a trap of you begin spoon feeding people, and that can be a slippery slope to go down. Is like, because then you kind of you're almost pandering, I guess. But like as much as I didn't like that decision, it worked. I mean, it worked within the story. It worked within the elements of the story. So it was very effective, because it put me in, like, as somebody, I was invested. I was like, oh man, I was having a serious, for lack of a better way to put it, I was having a bit of an emotional quandary about it. So I felt that it was effective in that way. Like, looking back on it, I can say, oh, I was really invested in this because I was having problems going through with doing this. So I thought it was great in that respect. I mean, but I still didn't like it.
I have a question about Infinite. But before I do that, I want to share a quick anecdote similar to what you guys are talking about. It's like, so with the scene with Ryan, it's just a button push. And I think I was probably the only person who felt this way. But at The Last of Us, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played The Last of Us, you hand Ellie. You've played The Last of Us, right, Ken?
Actually, I haven't.
Oh no! Should I not explain it?
Yeah, I'd rather, actually, because I'm going to. It's been one of those games that I hadn't had the chance to get to yet. So, but I definitely, I know the story is important. So actually, sadly enough, if you could avoid spoiling it,
yeah, no. You are a guest. I will not spoil the game. I will just stick to my question.
Okay.
Okay. So it felt like with Infinite, you were trying to re-explore the idea of player choice or the illusion of it, but it seemed to kind of get lost along the way with the whole universe hopping and just fast and loose quantum mechanics. So, considering all the ideas that you were kicking around with Infinite, do you feel that it fulfilled the potential, or do you think in hindsight there was something you would have wanted to push harder on?
Yeah, Infinite was a game that had a very complicated development cycle, and there were a lot of decisions that were sort of made as a reaction to challenges in the development cycle. And it's not an experience that it was a very tricky game to make. So there were things that I was very, very happy with it in it. Like the relationship between you and Elizabeth, I was very, very happy with. I felt that people felt connected to that character, the creation of that character, and Luteces a lot of elements in the story, but there's a lot of
Oh, I love the loot test. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
thanks. There's a lot of things I was very happy with it, and visually, aesthetically, I thought it worked very well. There's a lot of things that were a function of, oh my God, what are we going to do? This thing didn't work. We underestimated how long this was going to take, and we had to sort of react in real time and string things together that we had to find a way to like there was a level that there's just no way it was going to happen in time, and so cut it. And that level is really where sort of a lot of certain aspects of the plot development happened, and we had to lose that level. And I had to stitch together. And unlike a level like in in a game that's more less specifically story oriented, you have to do a lot of work to
Right.
to string together missing narrative elements. So
Right.
so it was sort of a work of great game development mastery in the sense of like we had well, so sorry. It was like terrible game development that got us into a lot of problems and a lot of very genius work to get us out of the problems so the thing worked at all. Because it was it took like the right people making the right choices to get out of a very deep ditch. We ended up making a lot of decisions with sort of a gun to our head. And it was not nearly as close to the vision of what like Bioshock was very close to what we had imagined Bioshock 1. Infinite was more of a how do we make this work given the problems we have?
Right.
And I think that it was a more impressive feat of development considering where we were. Like a year before that game shipped, I was sort of like, oh my God, like how are we going to make this work?
Right.
And we made it work, and it came out and reviewed well, and it sold sold probably twice as many units as Bioshock One. But
Nice.
it wasn't as close to the vision of what I thought it should be as Bioshock One was. Even though Bioshock One's a much more limited scope, it's sort of like the creative vision and the actual product were more aligned than the creative vision of Bioshock Infinite and the actual product because of a lot of development problems we hit. But the fact that it sort of came out as well as it did was a function of real sort of like game developers really working in their craft to make something that worked. But a year before it shipped, it was really fucked up.
Gotcha. Well, for what it's worth, I felt a much stronger connection to Elizabeth than Ellie from Last of Us. So hopefully that's that counts for something.
I think that has a lot to do with the performance. Like my relationship, probably one of my most satisfying creative relationships ever was with Courtney Draper and Troy working on that game. That relationship was something that was, they had to react to a changing playing field of what was happening with the game. And, I was very open with them about what was going on. And I'd come in and say, well, this is the problem we're having. This is what we have to do. And their emotional commitment to those characters sold that game incredibly well. Like they were,
Right.
Yeah, I got very lucky with those guys, and their commitment and my friendship with them lasted to this day. That was a very intimate experience working with them on that, and they were wonderful to work with. And I owe a lot of that game's success to those actors.
Yeah, I would say that kind of like if you watch Star Wars without the John Williams score, it's not a very good movie. And I kind of feel the same way about Infinite. Was the performances that the actors gave, I thought they really they made that they really tied it together in a way, and there was a sincerity and an earnestness to their performance that really got you in there. It really got you invested. It really make you like the characters, and it made it not to say that it made it real, but it made it something that you could connect with. Whereas a lesser skilled actor could have just kind of phoned it in, and it wouldn't have had the impact that it did. So cheers to them for what they did, for sure.
You could basically say to Courtney, like, I need to get here with this scene, and we would work on the text, and she would get there every time, and she'd put herself in this incredible emotional space, and then she would be like, okay, what's next? And so that was the thing that got closest to. That was very close to. Like that character was very close to what I thought was my creative hope for that character.
Right.
And Booker and Elizabeth both were very close to. Where a lot of other things I thought we didn't do as good a job and to getting what the ideal version of that vision was. you have actors like sometimes like Andrew Ryan, and Armin Shimmerman was very much exactly what I heard in my head, and very much exactly what my hope for the character was. And Booker and Elizabeth were the same way. And I've had a lot of good luck with actors in general. I think that goes back to that I've been working with actors, directing actors since I was a teenager, and so I value that relationship and I understand that relationship. I think I understand how to work with actors better than I understand anything in what I do, and that's I think I'm a better writer director than I am a writer, because I think just as a writer, you're just writing words on a page. Where working with a actor and getting performance is a whole different task. So I don't know how good a writer I am. I know I'm a really strong writer director, and I tend to know how to cast, and that makes your job a lot easier. If you find the right actor, fuck, your job as a writer director gets so much easier.
It clicks.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, I'm a great writer director. Meanwhile, probably most of it is the performance from that you're listening at people.
So now that you have your own studio, Ghost Story Games, do you feel that a smaller team is perhaps a smarter approach to making games when it seems a lot of the industry wants to push to make bigger and more expensive titles?
I think it depends on it depends on the players. For the group of people, myself, and myself as a creator, because I'm technically an executive at the company, right? But I'm not. I don't think I'm particularly good at being an executive. I think I'm particularly good at being a career. I think I'm reasonably good at being a creator. And when you have a 150, 200, 300, 400, 500 person team, what you really have to be good is as an executive. You have to be a good manager of people and a good a communicator and an organizer. And those aren't necessarily aligned with being a creative person, right? That's a whole different skill set. And I think there's some people, like Rod Ferguson is a guy who came in to sort of produce, Infinite at the end last year. And that's what Rod did really well. Rod is a great organizer of people and a great communicator and a great developer. He has a very different skill set than I do. I'm sort of really good at. I think the thing I'm best at is getting the best work out of individuals. But there's only so many individuals you can interact with on a project. So when you have a 150, 200 person team, you're not really interacting with a lot of those people. You're not directly interacting with them. So you have to build these communication structures that communicate to them. But I'm really good at being in a room with a dude or a girl and saying, hey, here's how I think you can do the best work you can on this thing. And I think I'm pretty good at that. But if I'm not in the room with them and I'm not saying them, I don't have a personal relationship with them, that I don't understand them as an artist. Right. And that takes time to really understand somebody how they work best as an artist. And so now that I'm working with a much smaller group, like I can sit in a room with somebody like, whether that's, whoever it is on the team, and I can actually know them well enough where I can say, I think I have something I can say that can help you be better, even than you already are. Because everybody I have is already excellent. Like if I died, I tell them this all the time. If I die tomorrow, I think they could finish this thing and make it fucking awesome. And that's my goal, is to become sort of that I build a culture that wherein they can be their best and be awesome and deliver their best work. It's hard to do when you don't have relationships with those people. When you have huge teams, you just don't have those relationships. It's just not possible to have relationships with that many people. There's not enough time in the day. So I prefer a small team environment because then I can add value to the individuals on the team in a way I can't when there's a larger team.
How many folks do you have working at Ghost Story currently?
About 25.
25? Okay, so it's very scaled down from like the things that you've done in the past then.
Yeah, I mean we use a lot of outside contractors, but that is mostly I depend upon the people I have relationships with to build those relationships with those contractors.
Right.
And so like a guy like Sean Robertson, who's my art director, I work with, since I've known since the Looking Glass days. And he came to us in like about 2000 or so. Sean knows me well enough that he can be a proxy me with those guys in terms of what I want, but also that's a small part of what he does. Most of what he does is he's a great art director, and he has great instincts. But this group was co-founded by a group of people who had worked on Infinite and Bioshock 1 together, and we all knew each other, and we all understood each other's quirks, and that's a lot easier. Knowing each other is the most important part to successful game development. Knowing what strengths are and what each other's weaknesses are is the most important part of game development, and that's an affordance you get as a small team.
Right.
That sounds good. I'm looking forward to what you guys put out. I like what I'm hearing.
Can I ask one more question before you take off?
Yeah.
Have you completely closed the door on the world of Bioshock, or is there something else there potentially? Be it a game, be it something else, you don't have to specify, obviously, but do you think you're ever going to go back to that place?
Look, I've got a Big Daddy in my house. I've got a giant stack of Big Daddy in my house, and it's because I owe a lot to that world, and I'm very, it's something very near and dear to my heart. Right now, I'm not making a Bioshock game, but we're still making products, like statues and action figures and stuff. I'm still involved in that. I would never say never about something. I just want to make sure, to me, it was important that I do something different so I become the Bioshock guy. Like
Right,
that, and that I think I think artists need to try different things and different approaches. But no, look, it's something that, of course, I have nothing but a huge amount of love and affection for that, and it gets fed back to me when I see fan art. We're doing a contest now.
Yeah, the contest.
Where we're having fans send their fan art in to decorate. We work with, I interact with cosplayers all the time. I love the people's connection to it, and I have to honor that the people's connection to it. When I have people at events come up and tell me that Bioshock got them through a particularly difficult period in their life or something like that, because I have products, I have movies and games that I feel the same way about, and I know that they help me get through certain experience in my life. So I will never undervalue that. But right now, it's not something I feel I should be working on as a game right now in my life. Right now.
Awesome.
Well, Ken, we appreciate you spending the time with us. It was really great to talk to you. Thank you again, sir. Really, really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us.
Thanks, guys, and I appreciate it. And sorry for all our technical difficulties, but I have a lot of
things happen.
All right, guys.
Things happen. Maybe in a couple of years we'll come back and we'll talk about the thing you're working on again at some point.
I would like that.
Or just come back and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
I would like that too. I would like that
All
too.
right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot, Ken. Take care, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, and there you have it. That was the Ken Levine interview that Action Points and I did in 2016, 2017. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you folks enjoyed it. It was great to play through the game again because I love Bioshock, even though I hate the part where I have to kill Andrew Ryan. But yeah, I thought this is actually a really fun interview that Mark and I did. Like Ken said there at the end, we had a lot of problems. We didn't have a lot of problems. They had a lot of problems at their studio, unfortunately, with their internet kept cutting out, and we had to keep stopping and starting over the course of about 2 hours. So we ended up burning a lot of time that we would have otherwise devoted to actually talking about more talking about games and the other things that he had done. But I think what we came away with was a pretty solid hour, though. I think we came away with a pretty good understanding of what we were trying to do was try to do like an inside the actor studio kind of thing, where we, kind of get into their past a little bit, how they got into the games industry and how they evolved and where they're at in gaming at that moment in time, which was, like I said, 2016, 2017 when we did the interview. So I think it was pretty successful. And I remember oh, Hope, yeah, there you go. I remember Hope, yeah. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it, though. Mark and I, we put a lot of time and effort into doing the interviews that we did, and sadly, when vid.me fucking died prematurely, and YouTube demonetized all our stuff and all that other crap, it was just, bad timing. So any chance I can to get this stuff out there, I think it's good because I think it has some value. I think folks have reacted pretty well to it, and I appreciate you guys sticking around for it. And thank you again, John. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Remember, check out Action Points. Here, this is his what do you call it? His YouTube channel. Action Points there. You can do that. He also streams, obviously. You'll see him in the chat from time to time when he decides to stop by, when he has the time. But yeah, I guess we're just going to put a pin in it right there. It's pretty good timing. We're wrapping up right at about 3 hours, which is kind of what I was shooting for. wasn't expecting to do this today, but worked out. We got to kill Fontaine a little bit earlier than I was thinking. I thought I had another day or two left before we got to him, but it is what it is. So yeah, anyway, I do hope everybody enjoyed it. And if you are just checking in now and you didn't get to listen to part of the interview, you can, like I said, you can go to Action Points. Well, actually, hold on, I'm in the way. There you go. Moving out of the way. Is that working? Yeah, go to Action. You can see his name there. Shit, no, I'm still in the way. Fuck it. Anyway. Yeah, Action Points. Action_PTS. You can look him up on YouTube. And he has the majority of the interviews that we have done. He's still working on getting a couple of them up. But yeah. So anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Again, I hope you're having a wonderful day or afternoon or evening, wherever it is, whatever it is, wherever you are. And we'll see you next time.